This is the Roulette Master, and I received an incredible email from one of my subscribers, Silent Tiger. He says that him and many other subscribers want to see an ultimate matchup today between Tony's system that he uses to make a living playing roulette from home against Sonny's system that he used to win $75,000 in that roulette tournament. And I can't wait for this. We're going to make the bets a little bit smaller so it's even because that's the way Tony wins money from home playing roulette. And we're going to start with his system first. But I'm going to show you how to use this with bigger bets as well. We're going to start on second and third column for $1 each. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right. Each one of these is going to get 15 minutes of playtime. And that's a 36 red. And that is a win. So we're up 1 unit. And we're just going to rebet and spin. I'm going to share with you what to do when you lose, how big of a bankroll you need, and all the things that you need to win money with these systems. And that is a win right there. We're up 2 units. Once we get a loss, I'll show you how to move the bets around. And here we go. That's a 17 black. That's another win. So we started out with 3 wins. We're up 3 units. You can see we are picking up a unit of profit with each one of these wins. And that's an 11 black. That's another win. So we're starting out good. We're up 4 units. And you can see that if we were using $10 units, we'd already be up $40. But we're up $4 with dollar units. And that's a 30 red. Another win. So we're up 5 units now. Let's rebet and spin. And Roulette Tony says that the secret to his system, not only is it a fantastic system, but you have to start low and have a large bankroll in comparison to your starting bet. So we're up 6 units now. Let's rebet and spin. And these are dollar bets, and both these systems today are going to get a $500 bankroll, which is a lot for a dollar starting bet, but that is the key to not losing your bankroll. And we're up 7 units now. Let's go ahead and spin. I can't wait to see which one of these makes the most money. Again, Sonny used this in a roulette tournament to win $75,000. Obviously, the bets were higher. And Roulette Tony says that he uses this every day with dollar units to make a living from home. So we're going to switch the bets now because we lost that one. We're going to go from 1 to 3. And we're always going to bet on second column with this system. But when we lose, we're going to switch from first or third column on the other side of the bet. So that's a loss there. So we're going to go from 3 to 9 now. And we're going to switch back. Again, we're always betting on second column. We're going back and forth between first and third column if we lose. And that's a 15 black. All right, fantastic. That's a win. So we're going to stay right where we're at, but we're going to go back to $1. Now you can see we're up 8 units. All right, let's go ahead and spin. We're still picking up 1 unit of profit with each win, and that's a 26 black. Fantastic. So we're up 9 units now. We'll rebet and spin. And that'd be $90 if we were using $10 units. And that's a 5 red. Another win. Okay, we're up 10 units now. Let's rebet and spin. And I think this is a really cool way of moving the bets around. And that's a 32 red. Another win. So we're up 11 units now. Adding 1 unit at a time. Again, these are dollar units with a $500 bankroll on both these systems today. It's going to be an even matchup. And that's a 9 red. That's another win. And we're up 12 units now. The other thing that they said was that they wanted to see this on the American wheel. And so that's what we're doing today. And that's a 34 red. And that's a loss. So we switch the bets from second and third to first and second and go from 1 to 3. And again, that's how we pick up 1 unit of profit with each win. And here we go. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 13 units now. You can see, but now we're going to go back to 1 each again, but we keep the bets in the same spot. So when you win, you stay in the same spot, but you also go back to base level of 1 unit on each bet, and that's a 27 red. We lost, so we switch from first and second to second and third, and then we go from 1 to 3. You can see we lost $2 on that last bet. Now each one of those dollars is going to go to $3, so this is a $6 total bet, and that's an 8 black. That's another win. Fantastic. So again, we're at 14 units now, but we need to keep the bets where we have them, but bring them back to 1 unit, because when you win, you always go back to 1 unit with this system. And that is a 22 black. That's a loss, so we go from second and third to first and second, and we go from 1 to 3. All right, here we go, and let's spin. That's a 6 black. That's a loss, so we go from first and second at 3 each to second and third at 9 each. Okay, that's an $18 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And if you have a real long losing streak, that's why we have such a big bankroll for dollar bets. That's a 25 red, and we lost again. Again, you're seeing why we have the bankroll now. So we're going to go from 9 each on second and third, like you see there, to 27 each on first and second. So let's go ahead and do that. Back that up 1 until we have 27. And let's go ahead and spin on first and second column. Here we go. That's a 6 black. That's another loss. So now we're going to go from 27. We're going to triple that again. And the easy way of thinking about this, if you don't have a calculator on you, is, and we're going to switch from second and third to second and third. If you just take 30 times 3 is 90, and then there's 3 less on each one. That's 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. That is 81. So we're going to have $81. And let's go ahead and switch these to $10 units for the moment, and then we'll add the singles in. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right. Okay. That's a win. Fantastic. So once you get the win, the nice thing about this is you can start over at any point. So we're at 15 units. We keep the bets where they're at. You can see there. They're on second and third, but they go back to 1 each, and let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 31 black. That's a loss. So we go from 1 to 3, and we go from second and third to first and second. Okay, we're up 13 units right now, but that's because we haven't won yet. When you win, you get all the money back that you've lost, plus you add another unit of profit, and we just lost that one. So when you hit a 0, you leave the bets the same, except instead of 3, they're going to go to 9. We still triple the bet. So here we go, and spin. And usually tripling the bet is not wise, but if you're starting with dollar bets and a $500 bankroll, it's okay, as long as you have 24 numbers covered. Because you can see we lost again, so we're going to go from 9 and 9 to 27 and 27 now on second and third. So I would not be recommending this system if you had a lower bankroll, or or basically that's the main thing, right? If you don't want to do this with a low bankroll. Okay, we won. So we're up 16 units. We'll stay right where we're at, but go back to dollar units. And that's because when you're tripling the bet, it escalates quickly if you start with a high bet amount. But if you start with dollar bets, you have a lot of times that you can triple. So we're going to stay right where we're at. Rebet, we're up 17 units. Let's go ahead and spend. Again, this is a $500 bankroll for dollar units. Both these systems are going to have that today. To keep it fair, this is going to be a great matchup. Okay, so we're up 18 units. Now, that'd be $180 if we were betting on $10 units. So keep that in mind for those of you that have a $10 minimums. And let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. Okay, that's a 14 red. Okay, that's a dollar bet, and we're up 19 units. Let's rebet and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 29 black. Okay, we won again, so we'll just repeat that bet. We're up 20 units, so that'd be $200 if we use $10 bets, but we would have to raise the bankroll. So keep that in mind. Always just use your math skills when you do that. If you change, the starting bet, make sure you multiply the starting bet by the the bankroll by the same number that you multiplied to get the starting bet. So what I mean by that is if you go, and we're up 21 units now, let's rebet and spend. If you go from 1 to 5 on the bets, that's times 5. So if you do that, you better take your bankroll times 5. So keep it proportionate, and we're up 22 units. Let's rebet and spin. All right, here we go. All right, that's a 4 black. And that's a loss, so we're going to switch from 1 to 3. And then we're going to switch from second and third to first and second. The second column's always in there. It just switches first and third when you lose. And that's another win. And we're up 23 units. So let's rebet and spin. And I know a lot of people say, well, tripling is way too risky. And you're right. But if you have a low starting bet and a high bankroll, it can definitely work to your advantage. And we're going to leave the bets the same. We're up 26, but we do need to go back to 1 now. So they're in the same spot, but they always reset when you get the win back to $1 or 1 unit, whatever that unit is that you're using. And that's an 18 red. That's a loss, so we'll go from 1 to 3. And we'll go from first and second to second and third and spin. All right, here we go. That's an 11 black. And that's a win, so we'll stay right there. And we're up 27 units. But we have to go from 3 back to 1 because we won. So let's go ahead and do that. So I would not recommend this tripling if you started with a $10 bet and had a $1,000 bankroll. You would run out of money. And but starting at $1 with a $500 bankroll, you can do this all day long. We're up 28 there, and we're just going to rebet and spin. Now, anytime you're playing roulette, you always have the chance of losing no matter what. So, never play with money that you can't afford to lose. But by starting low and having a high bankroll, it gives you a really good chance of winning. And we're up 29 units now. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, and that's a win. And we're up 30 units. Let's rebet and spin. And we'll stay right here at 1 unit. And that's a 10 black. We lost, so we go from second and third to first and second. And then we go from 1 to 3. All right, here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a win, so we'll stay right there. We're up 31, but we will have to go back to 1 each instead of 3 each. And spin. The bets only move when you lose, and when you win, you always go back to 1 unit. That's a 0, so we keep the bets where they're at, but they go from 1 to 3. Okay, so that's a $6 total bet, and let's spin. So this is the one that Roulette Tony says that he makes a living from home using. Again, he says the key is the bankroll and the small starting bet. There's another win. We're up 32 units. So remember here, and we're going to go back to 1 each. We'd be up $320 right now if we were using $10 bets. So for those of you that bet more, that gives you a good idea of where you would be at. Okay, we lost, so we're going to move the bets and increase them from 1 to 3. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Just a couple minutes left here, and then it's time for Sonny's system that he won $75,000 in that roulette tournament with. Obviously, the bets were higher, but that's pretty incredible. We're up 33 units now, and we're going to go back to 1 unit each and spin. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 32 red. And we won, so we'll keep the bet the same. We're up 34 units. And let's go ahead and spin. So in this very short time, if we were using $10 units, we'd be up, between around $340. So, okay, we're going to switch because we lost. So we go from second and third to first and second, and then we go from $1 on each to $3 on each. And let's spin. That's a 0. We lost that one, so the bets stay the same, but they go from 3 to 9. And the great thing about this is once you get a win, you always restart. You don't have to get multiple wins. So that's something that you have to think about. That's a win. So we go back to $1 on each and keep the bets the same. We're up 35 units, or $350 if you use $10 bets. With dollar bets, that's $35. That's a 11 black there. That's a win, so we'll keep the bet the same. We're up 36 units.
No more bet.
And let's go ahead and spend. Just 30 seconds left with this one. We're getting close to the finish, and we really haven't been in any trouble at all. And that's a good feeling when you start low and have a nice bankroll. Let's rebet and spin again. We're up 37 units.
No more bet.
All right, here we go. That's a 3 red. Okay, and we lost, so we'll go from 1 to 3. And we'll be on second and third, and this will be our final spin. We're right at 15 minutes. Oh my goodness, we ended up with a 0 there. Okay, that's a $6 loss, but we ended up 29 units after 15 minutes, and obviously we would probably definitely recover that with that low starting bet and bankroll. So remember that. This one actually probably did a lot better than 29 units. But that's where it ended up after the 15 minutes, and that's how we do this. So now it is time for Sonny's incredible system that he used to win $75,000. Obviously, the bets were higher than this, but I cannot wait to share that one with you next. We'll see if it can make more than 29 units of profit in the next 15 minutes. This is going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Sonny's system that he used to win $75,000 in a roulette tournament. Obviously, the bets were higher, but this is the same system, and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's go ahead and start with a dollar bet on second and third column. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. Remember, we got 29 units with Tony's system in 15 minutes. Let's see if we can beat that, and we lost that one. So when we get a loss with this, we're going to try to get, we're going to double the bet, and we're going to try to get 2 wins before restarting. So let's see what we get here. That's a double 0. We lost again. So now we will double that bet again. Now we're at $8, and we're starting with dollar bets. This has the same $500 bankroll that we did with Tony's system, and that's a 17 black. All right, that's 1 win. So now we need 2. We're going to rebet and spin, then we'll check our balance and see where that puts us. Here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, there's our 2 wins. So now you can see we're up 2 units. We go back to a unit each on second and third column. And just like Tony's system, having the small starting bet and the large bankroll is going to be absolutely key to not losing your bankroll when you're using this system. And we lost that one, so we're going to double the bet and try to get 2 wins before resetting. Here we go. All right, that's a 14 red. There's one of them right there. You can see where we're at 2 units of profit, but we need 1 more win to reset, and then you'll see our real profit. And here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, we got it. So it's time to reset. We're up 4 units. So let's take those bets back to $1 each. And now let's talk about why we're on the second and third column. So Sonny says the numbers in the second and the third column are far superior to those in the first column. And that's a loss there. We're going to go ahead and double. So he says he would never, ever bet on the first column because of where those numbers are placed on the roulette wheel. That is a 2 black. There's 1 win. We need to get 2. All right, let's see if we can get our second win. If we lose this one, we double and try to get 2 wins again. That's a 21 red. But we got the win, so we reset back to a unit. We're up 6 units of profit. So let's go back to 1 and 1 again. We're never betting on first column with Sonny's system. And here we go. That's a 36 red. That's another win, and we're up 7 units now. Let's rebet and spin. And Sonny has held about every job you can imagine in the casino industry, from the very bottom to the very top. And he has managed casinos and done it all. So, all right, so we're up 8 units. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 32 red. That is another one. And we're up 9 units. Let's just rebet and spin. So if you're not losing, you're continually just picking up 1 unit of profit. But once you get those 2 wins, depending on where you get them, that determines how much profit that you get. But you need 2 wins. We're up 10 units. Let's rebet and spend. But again, the key is starting low and having that large bankroll in proportion. Obviously, $500 is not a ton, but compared to a dollar bet, it's pretty massive. So we're up 11 units. Let's rebet and spin. In both these systems, if you had a high starting bet and a lower bankroll, you would have problems. But since we do not have that, we're just going to continue to make money, and that's what's awesome. We're up 12 units now, and let's go ahead and spin. It's not by accident that you see that the guys that do bet big and win are the guys that have millions of dollars in their bankroll. So it's the same idea when it comes to what we're doing here, except we're starting with dollar bets. And even though our bankroll's only $500, that's a lot for dollar units. Let's go ahead and double and try to get 2 wins after that loss. So it's different for everybody. That's why you never want to bet with money that you can't afford to lose. And the key is winning consistently, and you do that by having a small starting bet and a large bankroll in proportion to where you started. And that's a 14 red. That's 2 wins in a row. We restart. We're up 14 units. So we go back to 1 and 1. Again, we never bet on first column with Sonny's system. And here we go. That's a 4 black. That's a loss. We're going to go ahead and double and try to get 2 wins. If we don't get 2 wins, we will double again and then try to get 2 wins. That's a 31 black. Okay, we lost, so we double again. And again, since we have the $500 bankroll for dollar units, it's no big deal doubling this many times. That's a 35 black. And that's a win. There's 1. Now let's try to get 2. All right, here we go. Then we'll check our balance and see where that puts us. That's a 17 black. There's our second win. We go back to $1 on each, or 1 unit. Now we're up 16 units. And let's go ahead and spend. Here we go. We're 5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 13 black. The nice thing is neither one of these systems have gotten any real trouble at all. And let's see if that continues. And that is something that you normally do see with systems that start with a very low starting bet and a high bankroll. You see a lot of success. And we lost again. Let's go ahead and double again. But again, the nice thing is with the $500 bankroll and dollar units, even if we lose a bunch of times, we're not going to deplete our bankroll. And that's a 22. That's another loss. So now you're seeing a bunch of losses in a row, but we're still okay because we're only betting $16 right now because we started so low. So keep that in mind, and that's a 21 red there. Okay, there's 1 win. Now we need to get 2. And if we don't get 2, we double again and then try to get 2. That's a 35 black. I think we got it. Yep. And now we're up 18 units. We'll go back to 1 and 1 and spin. So we're getting closer to surpassing Tony's system. We'll see if that happens. We're 6 minutes in, and that's a nice win there. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 6 black. That's another win, and now we're up 20 units. Again, that would be $200 if we're using $10 units, so keep that in mind. And that's a 30 red. Okay, that's another win there. We're up 21 units. And let's go ahead and spend. That's a 12 red. That's another win. Now we're up 22 units. Let's go ahead and spend. All right, here we go, and that's a 32 red. All right, we're up 23 units. Let's rebet and spend. And I'm really glad I got this special request from Silent Tiger and a bunch of other subscribers. This has been a great matchup today, and it's going to be close. We're up 24 units right now. Let's go ahead and spend. We'll see if this one backs up any or if it continues on like it's doing. That's an 11 black. Okay, that's another win. We're up 25 units. All right, let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. That's an 11 black. Another win. Now we're up 26 units. And remember, if those were $10 units, that'd be $260, but you'd have to increase your bankroll to match that, and that is a 6 black. Another win. And we're up $27. Let's rebet and spin. That's a 25 red. We lost, so let's go ahead and double the bet and then try to get 2 wins. Now, if you're playing automated roulette, a lot of times there's a $3 minimum bet. So one thing you can do in the casino is, and let's try to get our 2 wins here. We'll just rebet and spin. You can just change these from dollar bets to $2 bets. That's a $4 bet, and then just double your bankroll from 500 to 1,000. And we lost that one, so we're going to double the bet and spin. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 7 red. That's a loss, so we're going to double the bet again to 16 and spin. And it's great that you can have this many losses and only be at a $16 bet. That's a 14 red. Okay, there's 1 win. Let's go ahead and try to get 2. Then we'll check our balance again and see where that puts us. That's a 20. That's a good one. Okay, so now we're up 31 units. That's fantastic. So let's go back to 1 and 1 again where we started. After you get the 2 wins, you always reset, and that's a 3 red. That's another win. Now we're up 32 units. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. We're 9.5 minutes in out of 15 with the system that Sonny used to win that roulette tournament. It's $75,000. Obviously, he used higher bets than this when he did that, but this is the same system, and we're gonna now we're gonna double that bet and try to get 2 wins. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 19 red, and we didn't do that, so we're gonna double. But again, with the $500 bankroll and dollar bets, we have so many chances to double the bet, and that's a 30 red. There's 1 win. Now we're going to try to get 2 wins, and then we'll check our balance again and see where we're at. Here we go. That's a 33 black. We got our 2 wins, and now we're up 34 units. So it's continually adding to our profits. And remember, that'd be $340 if you use $10 bets. That's a 21 red. And that's a win, and we're at 35 units. Let's rebet and spin. And remember, if you do play automated and you have to use $2 bets instead of dollar bets in that $1,000 bankroll, then instead of being up 36, we'd be up $72. So keep that in mind as well. Let's rebet and spin. All right, here we go. We're 11 minutes in out of 15 with Sonny's system, and that is another win. We're up 37 units. Let's rebet and spin again. Here we go. I'm really glad that everybody wanted to see this one today because this has been a lot of fun seeing both these square off against each other. We're up 38 units now. All right, let's spin again. And here we go. That's a 24 black. That's another win. Now we're up 39 units. So right now, this one's definitely ahead. Obviously, Tony's system at the very end ended after 15 minutes when we would have recovered, but we didn't have a chance to, so keep that in mind. But this one's definitely in the lead. So let's double that and spin. We need to get 2 wins. Here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. There's 1 of them. Let's go ahead and try to get our second win. If we lose this one, we'll double again and then try to get 2 wins. That's an 8 black. And we got it. So we're up 41 units now. But let's take those back to $1 on each again because we got our 2 wins. And here we go. We're at 12 minutes, 15 seconds in out of 15. This is Sonny's system, and that's a 26 black, and that's a win. We're up 42 units. All right, let's go ahead and spin again. These are definitely 2 fantastic column systems if you have the right bankroll and starting bet. These are not good systems if you have a large starting bet and a smaller bankroll. So keep that in mind. These are both systems you want with a nice bankroll in proportion to your starting bet. Okay, let's double the bet and try to get 2 wins. Here we go. All right, and you want to also test these yourself and make sure you like them before going to the casino. That not only gives you confidence in the systems, but practice is good at anything in life. So remember that, and always practice before you go to the casino. And we lost that. We didn't get our 2 wins, so we have to double again. So now we're going into an $8 bet, and let's see what we get here. That's a 30 red. There's one of them. Let's see if we can get 2, and then we'll check our balance again once we get our 2 wins and see where we're at. That's a 19 red. We lost, so we're going to have to double again. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go from 8 to 16 and spin. Here we go. That is a 1 red. I believe that's a loss, so we're going to have to double again. So this is definitely the worst that we've been so far. But, you know, all it takes is 2 wins to get us back out, and that's another loss. So this is why we have the $500 bankroll, because if we had a high starting bet and a small bankroll, we would be in trouble right now. That's a 28 black. And that lost again, so let's double, and then let's see how much we have left in our bankroll. We're still okay, but we need to start getting some wins here. This is why you need the $500 bankroll. That's a 27 red. There's 1 win. Let's see if we can get 2. All right, here we go. That's a 30 red. And we got our 2 wins. And you can see we're up 51 units now. And time is just now expiring. So this is definitely the winner today. This one definitely tested us at the end, but we still had plenty of bankroll. So keep that in mind. If we did not have that $500 bankroll for dollar units, we would have probably lost our bankroll. But I wasn't too concerned just because it was so large for such a small starting amount. Now, $500 is not a ton of money, but with dollar units, it's a lot. And that's the difference between winning and losing with both of these systems. So keep that in mind. Congratulations, Sonny, on the victory today. But both these systems did fantastic. And thank you, Silent Tiger, and all of your subscriber friends that wanted this one made today. Thank you so much. And remember to send your systems in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, just like Silent Tiger and that they did today. That would be fantastic. I really hope you're enjoying the content every day. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this great community of people that love roulette in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.